On 11.8, find values based on conditions. Just skip that part. The function min ifs and it may not be there, so don't worry about that. And I'm not giving that portion in the lab either. So the next thing that I want to do is on 11.12, which is consolidating worksheet data. If you notice, we have Boston, Philadelphia, um, New York, and then a summary page. And I'm going to go to the summary page. Notice there's also technical, creative, office support, all those items that were back here on Boston that we did. So anyway, I am sitting in B2, which is the technical. This is really a cool function to pull from all these tabs. So I'm going to hit auto sum and I'm going to click Boston, hold shift to New York, and then hit I2. And when I press enter on that, it added the technical from Boston, Philadelphia, and New York. I can copy that down and do the same thing for creative, office support, and so forth. I just think that is a really nice function that you can pull from different worksheets. The next thing is auditing a worksheet. They want you to open the expenses tab. There is an error checking item up here in formulas, and I'm just going to do the first one, but you can see that there are some things that we have issues with. And just real quick, if you look up here, they did N3, which happens to be the title, plus N4, N5, plus N6. Well, if I go to error checking, and let's say I don't realize that, but I just see that I've got an error here, I go to error checking, and it says, help on this error, show calculation steps, ignore, or edit in formula bar. I can do whichever of those I want. I'm going to choose edit in formula bar, and it shows me that I've got that total included. I'm just going to come up here and get rid of that N3 and choose resume, and it fixed it. And then you got a couple divide by zero ones over here too. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop this right now because I want to show you one last thing. If you've ever gotten a loan for anything, you've maybe wondered how in the world does a bank person come up with payments and everything so quickly? Um, there's a function on a spreadsheet. And so if I click here and I go to financial, and there are all different things here, but I'm going to go to the PMT, which is payment. It wants to know what the rate is, and it tells me in the text here what to click, but the rate is D4, and we have to divide that by 12 months. The NPR is E4, which is it's for 120 months, and then PV, I'm going to click B4 and choose OK, and it tells me my monthly payment for borrowing $500,000 for 10 years is $5,000, and it's in red. If I come up here and I just change that to a negative B4, I got to get it out of red because it's how much we owe each month. Then, you can do the calculations to do that to get the total payments. So you'd have 120 payments. So it would be equal F4 times 120 is you'd be paying back 623, and to find out the total interest, it would be equaling G4 minus B4, and your interest is 123,000. Anyway, that is how you do that. So chapter 11 is pretty simple. Your assignment is the skills review. Skip step 4, which is finding values based on conditions, which may not work. You may not have that function, so I'm skipping step 4. So that's 11. I will try to get 12 up there this week as well, and your test